Nothing's been the same since I got the news.
Those who preach that time heals haven't stepped in this house, Emily's house.
And nothing's been the same since you had to leave.
I still sort of tell myself a lot, and I know it's sort of silly, but that she's away at school. I know it's been a year and a half, but I do tell myself a lot, she's just away at school.
Emily Ann Blackburn spent each of her 22 years simply succeeding. A loving daughter, gifted athlete, unshakable friend. By nearly all accounts, she was the best of us.
As for a kid, I couldn't ask for a better kid. I really, really couldn't.
Blessed with a clutch and powerful bat, Emily's softball talent took her first to Oklahoma State and later the University of Texas, San Antonio.
She worked hard for everything she got. She wasn't given anything.
At Kingwood High and on both college campuses, her openness and good nature were magnetic.
Didn't matter who you were, what you were, where you came from. If she liked you, she liked you. And that's why she had so many friends.
It's often said the finest friends back words with caring deeds, like serving as designated driver, a role Emily Blackburn habitually assumed throughout college, and even on the night that would be her last.
And I said, no drinking and driving. And she texts back, LOL, you know I won't. And I still have those 2 texts. That's all I've got.
It happened here on Highway 59 South near Richmond. Emily and a friend had come to a complete stop, patiently waiting for troopers to clear an accident. Without warning or chance of escape, Emily's Toyota was hammered from behind.
And this guy hit him at excess of somewhere near 90 miles an hour.
For Emily, life ended instantly. But for those who loved her, the suffering had only begun.
There's not a word, there's really, truly not even a word that can describe other than it was like the life was sucked out of me.
The driver who killed Emily Blackburn staggered away, unhurt. Police say tests revealed 24-year-old parolee Darwin Turnell had a blood alcohol level nearly 3 times the legal limit.
He probably couldn't see.
And it happens to such almost a perfect kid. You just think, why? You know, I told my mother-in-law, I said, it sort of makes you not want to believe.
And there's more. Missing among the theft, assault, and drug arrests on Darwin Turnell's rap sheet is yet another colossal lapse of judgment.
He had a designated driver. She had very little, if any, liquor in her. He would not give her the keys.
For the parents of a daughter who did everything right and still died, decades of joy and achievement have been taken. In the hearts of Jeff and Penny Blackburn, what happened to their little girl will never be an accident, but always a senseless killing.
One of the crazy things is that had Emily been a counselor, she would have helped kids just like him.
I mean, I hate for him not to be able to grow up with his family, because he has a family. But it's my family too.
Vengeance is not what we're after. We just do want justice and wake people up to the fact that you cannot drink and drive.
On January 13th, Darwin Turnell pleaded guilty to vehicular manslaughter and 2 other related felonies. He offered no apology. On the wrists of Jeff and Penny Blackburn, you will find ever-present reminders, one more permanent than others.
It's on my left wrist because I have to look at it every day when I put my watch on.
And nothing's been the same since you had to leave.
Believe was Emily's personal creed. Tender direction from a life lost. For those who love and grieve still.
All I know is somehow now I believe.
In Kingwood, Greg Grugan, Fox 26 News.